Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Horsin' Round at the Songbird Lounge with your hosts, 19-Hand Horse, Lowell Stevenson on drums and vocals, Ralph Ruiz on bass, Brad Sears on guitar and whatever, Dr. Mark Montijo on guitar and vocals, and your hostess with the mostest, the mind behind this equine avian good time, Nathalie Archangel.
Horsin' round at the Songbird Lounge. Every ring can ride a roll and come on down to the little western nation of the Bakersfield. East Bend nest in the paddock keeping hella real. Horsin' round at the Songbird Lounge. Horsin' round at the Songbird Lounge. Horsin' round at the Songbird Lounge. Horsin' round at the Songbird Lounge.
Ladies and gentlemen and band, I think you guys would agree that there has never been a more important time in any of our lifetimes to really be focused on keeping your good health and maintaining it. Right? That said, I'd like to discuss some good health practices, because here's the good news. There is no actual right or wrong way. There are as many effective ways to keep your good health as there are people in good health. So let me go first. You know, as a creative and somewhat subversive individual, I don't like to be told what to do, ever. So, I wrestle with my own demons, which, by the way, burns upwards of 300 calories per hour. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, in fact, a good demon wrestle, is one hell of a workout. Yeah. No, but after I dispatch that fiend, I might have a salad, ride my bike for an hour, have a couple 100 packets of honey, and then ram another shovel full of supplements down my gullet. Follow me for more healthy life hacks. But let's talk to the band. Guys, I'd like to hear about some of your health practices. Lowell Stevenson on the drums. Why don't you tell us what you do for your good health?
Well, what I do for good health.
Excellent.
What I do for good health, I have a pretty decent diet. Salmon to get that omega fatty off, you know.
Omega 3, 6, and 9.
There you go. And nice long walks afterwards. Burn the calories.
Thank you, Lowell. And on the bass, Mr. Ralph Ruiz. What do you do, sir?
Well, to top it all off, life is a stress. Okay?
Okay.
Aside from the supplements, alcohol, to offset the stress, myself, let me see. I like to go to another world and play music. Listen to music. The headphones on, 2-3 hours, I'm in another world. And I may never come back.
Very nice. The proprietor of the Songbird Lounge on guitar and whatever, Brad Sears.
Well, Nathalie, that's a good thought there. My success to good health is waking up in the morning, doing 100 push-ups, running about 5 miles, having some gourmet oatmeal, and no paperwork. Stay away from that paperwork.
No paperwork. All right. And my partner in crime, and in some instances, things that are not even criminal in nature, Dr. Mark Montijo.
Well, to stay healthy, I try to exercise every day, but sometimes it's really hard to find the time, and that becomes a bit stressful. But I do try to eat right, but finding the right foods and then cooking them, that can be very stressful too. And my work as a psychologist, well, sometimes that can be a bit stressful as well. I know. So I've found that if I take one pant leg and I stuff it inside one of my socks, that people expect less of me. And that greatly reduces my stress.
Managing expectations. Very nice. You know, I heard about a guy who was pursuing longevity. You know what he ate? What? Mixed nuts. You know what I could go for right about now?
What?
Nut mix.
Nut mix.
Nut mix. Dive in. And now, to continue our pursuit of good health, good mental health, here's a segment we call Give a Philosophizing Guitarist Psychologist Enough Rope and he'll give you something to think about. Dr. Mark.
Thank you, Nathalie. So I want to talk about an important aspect of our overall health, our mental health. According to Jungian psychology, individuation is our innate drive to grow into our authentic self. When our natural tendency to individuate is blocked and we are unable to grow into who we truly are, mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, compulsions, addictions, or destructive relationship patterns can emerge. The process of individuation, or movement to our authentic self, requires an exploration into what type of growth each of us needs to pursue. Things like an increased capacity for self-confidence, or humility, or independence, or interdependence, or meaning, just to name a few. While the end goal of individuation is completeness, there is no one final step we will take to become whole. Another important task toward the journey to individuation is the integration of our own shadow. And since without integrating the shadow, we can't achieve individuation, it will be a final journey. Individuation will be the final journey home to our authentic self. Our shadow can include everything outside the light of consciousness and may be positive or negative. But because we tend to reject the least desirable aspects of our personality, the shadow is largely negative. The shadow is prone to projection, a defense mechanism in which we attribute our own undesirable unconscious impulses and qualities to others. We begin to face our own shadow by withdrawing our projections from the external world and integrating these elements of our personality into conscious awareness. To face our shadow is to acknowledge our potential for darkness. We bring it into the light of the day and take ownership. This is why I've been so encouraging of Nathalie's relationship with Hank 13. It's what we refuse to look at that rules our life. The integration of the shadow is important in the process of the individuation because the shadow holds influence over our personality and affects our behavior. One must recognize the battle waging within ourselves. Each of us must contend with both the good and the bad which lies within us. In this way, psychotherapy is holistic and it cultivates in the wellness of the entire personality rather than targeting specific symptoms.
Dr. Mark Montijo on the rope.
Things change. Horsin' round at the Songbird Lounge. Every ring can ride a roll and come on down to the little western Nashville of the Bakersfield. East Bend nest in the paddock, keeping